Well, hello everybody. I just logged in a minute early here to just give anybody opportunity to jump on if they want to jump on before we start getting into the homework and the discussion that we had last week. So this is our May 15th live stream, second live stream that we've done. Um, I don't expect a whole bunch of action here. It's okay. We're going to be able to review the videos later in the archives. So, feel free to comment there and watch the video at your leisure. These live streams are here to kind of invoke a little bit of homework and a little bit of an exercise to um, just engage with the subscribers here and to uh, chat one on one to see how you're doing and what you're up to. So, uh, last week's homework, I asked if you would be able to identify at least one thing that you couldn't do because you didn't have the time. So, I hope that you've been able to set some of those things aside and at least identify um, one thing that you couldn't do when you didn't have the time. So, hopefully, that you've been able to do that. And now that you've identified it, is that thing now achievable? And if it is, hey, I'm telling you right now, it's the time to go for it. Like right now is the time that you need to jump in and make the plans and get it done. Right? We need to start getting some of those bucket list things off of our list and out of the bucket and into the lake or whatever, however that works. So I just encourage you to keep reaching out and plugging along and moving towards those goals. Don't stay stagnant. Um, I was out yesterday actually doing a film with one of the guys I just did a shutdown with. I went to a shutdown at a pulp mill there for a couple weeks, and we just had a great time. There was five of us retirees. We're all in the same crew, and it was a great time, great experience. And Gary invited me to go over to his place and check out his Model A Ford car that they've been restoring for just about 20 years now, and it's getting pretty close to completion. And he hopes to actually have it done this year. So, and there's some reasons for that that all needs to come out as well. That video is actually the one that I'm releasing on Sunday morning, so that's the one that you'll see on Sunday. It was such a great time, so I really enjoyed doing that. In a couple Sundays, oh, in a couple Sundays, the video that's coming out is about mentorship, and mentorship can show up in thousands of different ways. And it's my thought that it's up to us to use our knowledge and experience to help others. And when we help other people, we're also helping ourselves as well. And there's a mutual benefit there. It's not just about the person who's getting helped. Um, but I think that in this age, we need to shift our focus a little bit to one of action. So when opportunities present themselves, um, and we have the time to, help or look after certain details of something, that's our greatest gift, right? So we can help out our communities by doing volunteer. We can just help out, a young person uh, realizing a dream or a thing that they haven't done before, just by being available. And just a real quick example of that, which I do also share in the video, is um, I was sharing about the channel to one of the young guys who's doing fire watch down at that shutdown, and his name is Evan. And I was talking about the channel in the first episode that I did about ice fishing. And Evan's like, "Oh man, I'd like to try ice fishing. I'd love to try that." And I'm like, "Well, you haven't been ice fishing before?" He says, "Nope, never been, but I'd really like to try it." And I said, "Okay." It was right at the end of the day, so I told him, you know what, tomorrow I'm going to get your contact information, and we're going to go ice fishing. If you haven't gone out ice fishing by this, by next year, I'm going to take you out. So I'm going to get a hold of him right when the ice kind of starts forming on the lakes and whatnot. Make sure he's still interested, and I'll take him out, and we'll have a great day of it. So those are just opportunities that we can kind of steer around and look for in our everyday things. But the whole thing is actually just about recognizing the opportunities. So I'd encourage you to just kind of slow down when you're talking to people, and think about how you can pitch in and realize somebody else's needs, wants, dreams, whatever, and contribute to that. So I see we're 6 minutes in, and we still got a round figure number of 0 people. That's okay. These are to be expected things when we first get going on the live stream. That I don't have that big of a subscriber base yet, and that's okay. But these videos here can all just prompt people to, maybe you like the tasks of having homework and getting out and trying new things. So I'm going to leave you with next week's homework. So I want you to think of ways that we can reach out, and maybe even who you might be able to reach out to. So these people might be people you've chatted with or you haven't chatted with in a long time. It could be an old friend, a coworker, or even an acquaintance with the same interests. Try to contact somebody that you've got similar interests in, and start steering yourself towards getting on track and getting motivated to reach out and get some of those bucket list things checked off. So if those people can help you do whatever action it is that you've got on your list, the things that you came up with, and fantastic, right? That's what we need to work on. Next week, the Campfire chat is going to be on May the 20th. So it's actually going to be on Tuesday. Switching days because I know my adventure is going to be actually off grid. So I'm not going to be anywhere near where there's cell service. I can't even stream on my phone. So that's what it is. So I'm just giving you a heads up that the next week's will be May the 20th at 1 p.m. on May the 20th. And what I'm going to talk about then is I'm going to talk about 5 things that I've learned in retirement. So that's going to be the focus for next week's Campfire chat. And I guess I'd like to just say hello, and please comment on here. Maybe you can comment on the video once it goes live as to what it was that you didn't have time for last time, or even this week here. Just comment on the live archived photo or video, and just leave a comment. Okay, so anyhow, I want everybody to have an excellent week. We're having some good weather out there, and we're getting out and enjoying it. And I'm out there having lots of adventures and making some videos and having fun doing them. And hey, we'll see you at the next one.